Hello, my name is Kevin, and I wanted to come on here, make a video just talking about my experience moving to Spain a couple weeks ago, this past fall. I'm from New York. I came to Malaga, Spain to be an English teacher through a program through the government. It's called NALCAP, basically where young people can come to Spain and be language assistants in schools and come on a student visa. So, originally I was doing everything that everyone else would do to try to get an apartment. I was on Idealista. I was, putting in my criteria, reaching out to landlords. And I thought that that would be able to work for me. I kind of quickly realized that people in Spain weren't going to take me seriously as someone to rent their apartment to, because I was, from America. I didn't have like Spanish pay stubs yet, that my documentation and the contract that we were given for this program was, not exactly what they usually receive for like an employment contract. So, I wasn't being taken very seriously when I was messaging people online or when I got to Spain. I started going to the real estate agencies and in person and asking about their listings. And even then, some of them would take me on tours and then, reach out to the landlord, and the landlord wouldn't want to rent to me because of the documentation issues. So, and on top of all this, my Spanish wasn't incredible, and it was pretty difficult to explain my situation and, nuances of the situation to landlords and to real estate agencies. So I did get in contact with Move Spain. I told them about my situation, that I had already been in Spain for about a week and I was having no luck with getting the apartments that I really liked, even though they were available. So Move Spain really was essential to me getting the apartment that I'm now living in, which is beautiful and I love. From the beginning of the process, where I was sending my Pablo, the man who's helping me, I was sending Pablo, listings I liked on Idealista. He would reach out to the agencies and to the landlords, and on my behalf, as my representative, tell them about my situation, kind of legitimize my situation, and make clear that, I'm not someone trying to get one over on the landlord, that I just wanted to rent an apartment and I was having a hard time. He set up viewings of apartments for me, and I even had someone come along with me on those viewings to speak Spanish with the landlords. So, I could ask any questions and they could ask any questions to me that they had. And that experience really was invaluable to me, having someone, do that for me when it's hard enough to communicate that in English, let alone in Spanish. So, that part of the service was really essential to me being able to have this apartment that I'm in right now. Pablo was very communicative with me the whole time, telling me when things were working out, when things weren't. At one point, a place that we really liked that Pablo had shown me, they did a background check on the landlord owner of the apartment, and he ended up not being a very legitimate guy. There may have been some problems with his ownership of the property, so Pablo actually recommended that we don't move forward with that one, even though the situation was a little dire and we were running out of options. So I couldn't recommend the service more. I think it was pretty essential to me and my roommates finding the place we have now, and especially negotiating our contract once we decided we wanted this place, as far as not paying 12 months up front, getting 6 months up front, how much we were paying as a security deposit, little things like that, and making sure that the leasing contract was fair and included everything that it should, and that we weren't having one pulled on us by the real estate agency because we couldn't understand what they had written in it. So I'm very grateful to Move Spain and to Pablo for their help, and I highly recommend the service for people, and especially young people like me in these language assistance programs who are coming and are having a hard time getting housing. Move Spain really helped us.